everybody and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video I'm going to be showing you what's in my travel makeup bag. So this is basically the makeup that I took on holiday when we went to Turkey, and it's going to be the makeup that I'm taking on holiday when I go to Cyprus in a couple of weeks as well. So if you'd like to see what is in my travel makeup bag, then just keep watching. So right now my makeup isn't in a bag obviously because I haven't packed it yet, but I think what I'll do is probably just put it in a toiletry bag, just because none of my makeup bags are big enough. I have like the Ted Baker ones and the Victoria's Secret ones, but they're just not big enough. But anyway, to start off with primer, I'm going to be taking the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm. Now I really love this primer because it's a really good moisturiser, and the reason why it's such a good primer as well is because it has an ingredient in it called glycerin, which basically makes your makeup stick to it. So that is why I'm taking that. But I'm also going to be taking my L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base Primer because this is really good at keeping you matte, and on holiday you don't want to be looking shiny or greasy throughout the day, so I'm definitely going to be taking my mattifying primer with me. So for foundation I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Normal to Oily Skin Foundation in the shade 120. When I have a tan, this matches my skin colour. It's a bit too dark at the moment, but I'm going to have to work with it whilst I'm on holiday. But the main reason why I'm taking this is just because it's in a tube and not a glass bottle. I just think glass bottles, I mean I am taking a lot of compacts, but glass bottles are again another risk that I don't want to take, so I just thought it's easier to take something that's in a tube, and it's also lighter. This is a foundation that's really suitable for travel, which is why I'm taking it, and it's also one of my favourite foundations anyway, and it's so affordable at only about £8. I do have a whole video on this foundation of my first impressions, so I will leave that link down below if you want to go and check it out. Concealer I'm taking two. I'm taking the Maybelline Anti-Age The Eraser Eye Concealer and the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer, and they're both, this one is in the shade light and this one is in the shade fair. Now the reason I'm taking both is because I really love both these concealers for coverage, especially the Maybelline one, but the collection one is slightly lighter, so it does a better job of kind of highlighting your face, so that's why I'm taking both. They're really small, so it doesn't really matter that I'm taking two, but these are definitely my favourite concealers of all time. So for powder, there's only going to be one powder that I'm taking on holiday for setting my face, and that's the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. This is just my all-time favourite powder. It keeps you matte, it sets your makeup, like you just can't go wrong with this powder, so hence why I'm taking it on holiday. I use this on a daily basis anyway, so I don't see why I'd take something different just because I'm going on holiday, because this does its job perfectly fine, so I'm definitely going to be taking this away with me. For bronzer, I'm going to be taking the Avon Glow Bronzer. One reason why I love this is because it has a really nice big mirror, and none of my other compacts have mirrors, which is a bit worrying, but yeah, it has a really nice large mirror, and it's also a really nice kind of shade. You can actually use this for powder contour as well, which is obviously really handy, but it is a really good at bronzer as well. Also going to be taking my L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion Bronzer. I absolutely love using liquid products on holiday, hence why I'm taking this liquid bronzer, but this is so nice and natural. Like, even if you're just going to the beach and you don't want to wear any makeup, you could just apply a bit of this to your cheeks, and it really kind of helps to match your face colour to your body colour if you're like me and you don't tan your face. But I just love this bronzer. It looks so nice and natural, and it does stay on for a really long amount of time. So next for contour, I'm of course taking my Clinique Chubby Stick. Ever since I've got this, I absolutely loved it, so of course I'm taking it on holiday. Again, it's a cream product, so it does look a lot more natural than a powder product, and also to go along with it, I'm also taking the Clinique Highlighting Stick, because this is so nice. Even in the day, just to put this on your cheeks, it just adds such a gorgeous glow, and it looks so natural. So I absolutely love these two products, which is why I'm taking them on holiday again with me to Cyprus. For blusher, I'm just taking this Rimmel Soft Colour Blush. One reason is because it's so small and compact, like this isn't going anywhere, and also because it just matches every single eye makeup look. It's such a nice neutral colour that any colour that you put on your eyes it will just go with, and any colour that you put on your lips it will go with, so very versatile, which is why I chose to take it away with me. It's also just my everyday blush because it's such a gorgeous shade. So for highlighter, of course, I'm taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Soft and Gentle. This is my favourite highlighter of all time, so of course I'm going to be taking it away with me. It's such a gorgeous colour, like I can't even describe how amazing this is. It just gives you such a nice glow to your face, but it's absolutely gorgeous at the same time. So moving on to brows, I'm going to be taking my Barry M Brow Kit, the Shape and Define one. So I use these two shades for my brows, and it's also got a really nice shimmery highlighter in there as well, and it has the applicator that I use to apply my eyebrow product with, and it also has a little handy pair of tweezers, so very good for travel as it's really compact. But this is also the product that I use every single day for my brows. I do have a full eyebrow tutorial, which I'll leave linked down below, but to set my eyebrows I just use the Miss Sporty clear mascara. It's not really clear anymore because it has a lot of brow product in it, but still this is really good for setting your eyebrows and making them look quite natural. So when I went to Turkey, I took quite a large eyeshadow palette with me, and I'm not gonna lie, most days I didn't actually wear much eyeshadow. I just put a bit of like brown in the crease, and it was just a bit of a waste of space, to be honest. So I'm kind of limiting the amount of eyeshadows I'm taking away with me this time and taking smaller palettes. So first I'm taking my Makeup Geek Z palette with all my Makeup Geek shadows in it, because you can create so many different looks with just these eyeshadows. So you can go quite natural with kind of these shades here, or you can really darken it up with these shades at the bottom here. So I've got the shade Shimmer Shimmer, Desert Sands, Mango Tango, Cocoa Bear and Bitten, and I'm taking all these shades away with me. And then I'm also just going to be taking this MAC quad because I absolutely love this. You can create an eye look just with this little compact, but I normally just put that one in the crease and then that one in the very like outer crease just to darken it up a bit, and then either one of these two on the lid. But I absolutely love this little MAC quad. It's in the shade Pink Sensibilities and I absolutely love it. So these are going to be the only eyeshadow products I'm taking away with me, which isn't many, but I think when you add a pair of fake lashes to any eye look, it glams it up instantly. So for mascara, I'm taking the Maybelline Lash Sensational, the original and the waterproof version, just because sometimes you may need a waterproof mascara, but on an everyday basis I just want to be wearing the normal one because this one is, this one is a bit of a pain to get off. So if I don't need a waterproof mascara, I'll just wear the normal one. But if I need a waterproof mascara, I'll wear the waterproof one. So it just kind of shows how amazing this mascara is. But I'm also going to be taking two pairs of fake lashes away with me. First, I have the Eyelure Texture 117 lashes, and these are the eyelashes that I have on today. And I'm also going to be taking the Eyelure Painted Effect 3-dimensional eyelashes. They are in the box, but you can't really see them. But these lashes are really natural. These ones I've got now aren't particularly natural, but these ones are, which is why I'm taking two pairs. But these are my favourite lashes. I absolutely love both of them for different reasons. These ones I've got on, which is the 117s, are a lot more wispy, whereas the 119s, I mean, they look a bit more natural. So yeah, these lashes are definitely coming away with me again. So moving on to lips, I'm just taking two of my MAC lip liners. I'm taking the shade Chicory and the shade Boldly Bare. As you can see, Chicory is just slightly darker and Boldly Bare is just more of a nude shade, which is why I'm taking both, just so that I can get the most precise lip application that I want. Now for lipsticks, I'm taking two MAC lipsticks. I'm taking the shade Velvet Teddy. This is just like a cult favourite of everyone's, but it's such a nice kind of neutral nudie shade, and then on a neutral pink. I'm also taking Faux, which is a really nice teddy. It's just slightly more orangey toned, and Faux is just slightly more of a pinky tone, so it depends really what you prefer, but I personally absolutely love both. I'm also taking away two liquid lipsticks. I'm taking the NYX Liquid Suede, which is what I have on my lips right now. I absolutely love this. It's in the shade Sandstorm and it's literally so nice. Like, it's quite a dark nude, but I absolutely love it still. And then I'm also taking the Tanya Burr matte lip in the shade Martha Moo, and this is a really nice matte liquid lipstick, but it's a really kind of, it's not bright pink, but it is very pink on me anyway. But I absolutely love a pink lips, which is why I'm taking this one. So that is all the makeup that I'm taking away with me. Now we are moving on to brushes. So most of the brushes I'm taking away are actually from Real Techniques. Techniques, and that's just because I love their brushes in general. They're so affordable and really good quality. So the first brush that I'll be taking is the Real Techniques stippling brush, and I have really been enjoying using this for foundation actually. I just think it goes on so nice. I mean, I do have to go with my beauty blender just so that there's no streaks, but it just applies product so nicely, and you literally have to use the tiniest amount for it to go over your whole face. So I really have been loving this for my foundation. And then next, to set my concealer, of course I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush. This is my favourite setting brush. It's so good for getting right under those lashes and setting it under eyes so that there's no creasing whatsoever. As well as Real Techniques, I'm also taking away a few Look brushes, and this is one of them. This is just the kind of slanted powder brush, and I use this to set like this part of my face here, just because this part of my face the makeup does tend to move from, so I love to use this brush to set that part of my face and also my forehead. So yes, I really love these brushes. You have to kind of get this whole set, but the whole set, I think you get 10 brushes and it's £5, and it can be found on Amazon. I'll leave it linked down below, but they're brushes are such amazing quality for the price. Next, for contour, I'll be using my Real Techniques contour brush. This is just my favourite contour brush. It really kind of gets into the hollows of your cheeks and carves out them cheekbones. So I'm just taking this for my contour. Next, for bronzer, I'll be taking my Real Techniques blusher brush. I also do use this for blusher as well, but I really love it to kind of get in them hollows of your cheekbones, but also just to kind of bronze up your face as a whole. I really do love this brush for my bronzer and blusher. And then for highlights, I'll be taking my Real Techniques, I think this is a foundation brush, but obviously I don't know how you can use foundation, but I really like this just to get right on top of the cheekbones, on the brow bone, etc, etc. It's just a really nice brush to really pack on that highlight. And then finally, for eye brushes, I'm going to be taking my EcoTools double-ended brush. This comes in a set with another brush as well, but I feel like I don't need both. But they've got a little one on the end here, which I can use to get under my lower lash line, and this one here, which can be used for just blending out shadows in the crease. And then I'm also going to be taking my one of the Look eyeshadow brushes. This is just really good for blending out the crease and making sure there's no harsh lines or anything like that. And then finally, I'm also taking this brush from Look, which basically I really love to kind of pack glitter onto the eyelid, highlight the inner corner, highlight the brow bone, highlight the nose, you know, all them kind of petite areas that you need a smaller brush to get into. This is perfect for that. And then finally, of course, I'm taking my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge, because I do love this for foundation and I don't think I can go anywhere without it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful if you're going away and wasn't sure what to bring. So I am bringing a lot of makeup, and that's purely just because I absolutely love makeup. Like, it's one thing that I really enjoy doing. So obviously you don't have to bring this much makeup away with you, but this is what I personally like to bring away with me. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.